our dreams. There are a number of films that have those moments in them that take you to another time and place emotionally. And you are them. You become
Out in Schwab's drugstore. Well, Schwab's is long gone, but that's okay. Now you can be discovered just sitting in front of your computer. You write a movie script, send it to a studio, it becomes a huge hit, and you settle back to count your millions. Well, not every fairy tale has a happy ending, especially in Hollywood. So here's what happened when our correspondent and budding literary genius Bruce Burkhart tried his hand in the world of Spec scripts.
Scene 1, exterior, rainy day, Sunset Boulevard. Narrator up. It was a gray, drizzly day in Hollywood. Not the kind of day this town is known for. But what this town is known for and what it is are two different things. It's all about the movies, right? Movie stars, big money. But you can't have movies without scripts. And you can't have scripts without spec scripts. Fade out. Fade in, scene 2, exterior, sunny day. Take medium shot, reporter stand-up.
Action!
All right, so maybe I'm not much of a script writer, but I can tell you what a spec script is. It is written speculatively, meaning no one is paid for it, no one has made a commitment to it. It is written only with the hope that someone might buy it. And around here, hope is more plentiful than cell phones. How many folks are out there writing spec scripts?
I'd say thousands. And I know this because I get the calls. Hello? Hey.
James Middleton is a vice president of a studio, United Artists. Middleton is one of the gatekeepers in a town filled with people trying to bust down the gate.
Yeah, I'd love to.
How many? Oh, no one knows for sure, but each year some 43,000 scripts are registered with the Writers Guild of America. Of those, 150 or so spec scripts are sold to major studios and production companies. And of those, maybe 7 or 8 actually become movies. The chances of selling your script are better if you have a good story.
The Graduate, Part 2. Oh, good.
Robert Altman's film, The Player, portrayed a Hollywood where everybody has got a story to sell.
Mrs. Robinson has a stroke, so she can't talk.
It's going to be funny?
Yeah, it'll be funny.
With a stroke?
And weird and funny and with a stroke.
Okay.
But that's just in the movies, right? Art imitating life. Or is it the other way around?
I pitched it as a dark, edgy comedy about a grandmother and a mother.
Not an incestuous relationship, it's a wonderful relationship.
So they decide, despite the fact that they know nothing about music, to form a rock and roll band.
And then I inserted that she sees a vision of the Virgin Mary on her refrigerator to help her lose weight.
It's like a very over-the-top, lots of running around there on fur coats and a Cadillac, eating tuna fish sandwiches.
What a story. Sounds like a great idea for a movie.
So, what is the purpose of the flashback?
Sid Field is one of the gurus for would-be screenwriters. His how-to books have sold over 600,000 copies in the U.S. alone. Each of these students is paid $750 to sit in Sid's Beverly Hills dining room once a week.
I just found that I had a lot more work to do on those specific 15 pages.
At the end of 7 weeks, they'll have a screenplay, but not necessarily one that will sell.
Now, why do you think so many people want to do this? Why does it draw so many people?
Well, that's everybody's dream. I mean, everybody has a dream in their life. If I can write a screenplay, I can sell it for $1 million, Robert Redford can star in it, I'll be rich and famous. That's the dream.
And it's people like Dick Christie who keep that dream alive.
The deal was $700,000 against $1 million. In other words, I got $700,000 for the script itself, and then $300,000 more when it went into production.
$1 million for his script.
This is where I come if I have any kind of writer's block at all.
For Christie, a former actor, writer's block is a little easier to deal with now here at the exclusive Bel Air Country Club.
It's where Clark Gable stole his first kiss from Carol Lombard.
How has it changed things for you? How is your life different?
It has changed my life. The money buys you the things that you like, the cars and the Cuban cigars, but don't tell the authorities, please.
Okay.
And believe me, it makes my smile bigger.
It's been a roller coaster ride for Christie, who first tasted success with a starring role in the Fox TV series Small Wonder. But then the show was canceled. So Christie, knowing the odds were against him, turned to writing. This is what he wrote. A movie called Rescue Me, starring Elizabeth Shue. Yes, and it's due to be released around the first of the year.
Here's our money. I got to sell a few more scripts before I'm allowed in there.
The dramatic success of Dick Christie only serves to prop up the million-dollar myth.
As you can see, I have the polo uniform on, the polo shirt.
So this is your...
Yes, I even have polo shoes.
The fact is, the California lottery has produced more millionaires in the past 10 years than script writing.
Injustice. If I were to take the common experience of all the working writers in my practice, I think the word that would come up more often than not is, it's just not fair. This was such a great script.
Dennis Palumbo co-wrote what I considered a great script for the film My Favorite Year.
Make sure you don't fall.
He also wrote for the TV show Welcome Back, Kotter.
You know why you ever heard of him? Because he quit.
And quit he did. Palumbo tired of the Hollywood game and decided to help other writers from the sidelines. He became a licensed psychotherapist, writing a column and advertising his services in the Journal for the Writers Guild of America. Almost 90% of his practice are writers.
If a writer comes in and talks about procrastination or fear of failure or writer's block, I've been there.
And Palumbo also understands the importance of keeping hope alive.
It's like pulling the lever on a slot machine. The 3 cherries are going to come up just enough times to keep you plugging quarters in there and pulling the handle down the next 25 times. Because, who knows, the 26th time, the 3 cherries are going to come up again.
The odds are improved slightly for those lucky enough to get into a good screenwriting program like the one here at UCLA.
Sacrifices must be made now.
In the audience and milling about are agents and development executives from the major studios, watching staged excerpts from student screenplays. You could call it a titanic opportunity.
You have to be prepared to deal with a lot of rejection. The rejection makes you better.
On hand, James Cameron, director and writer of Titanic.
The Spec script still has a great deal of power. Nobody wants to let that Spec script pass them by. That might be the next, whatever, name your favorite film.
Maybe The Truman Show is your favorite movie, or Small Soldiers.
What are you packing, Tiny? Packing you.
Or Good Will Hunting, just a few recent films based on Spec scripts.
Just sitting on a winning lottery ticket.
But still, the odds are incredible. You might be able to teach screenwriting, even strategies for how to sell your script, but something else is needed that is much harder to teach. No one offers a class in it. Hope 101. I'm an independent producer. I work with studios and networks.
And when it comes to hope, we can all learn a thing or two from Lori Hutzler.
We sold our house. We sold almost everything we owned. My husband quit his job, put just a few things in a U-Haul van, and drove to California.
Stars in your eyes.
Stars in our eyes.
A student here at UCLA, her gamble just could pay off.
Well, somebody has to be the one that selects one. And I actually have a script that's been optioned, and that's planned to go into production next summer.
The operative word is optioned. That means Lori has received 10% of a reported mid-6-figure deal. If the movie gets made, she'll see the rest. If it doesn't, she won't.
There are lots of writers in this town that toil for years and years and years and years and never make a sale.
My initial response to that is always, is there anything else you think you could do that could make you happy? Because it is so hard to do. And then I always think, if I can talk you out of it, you didn't want it badly enough.
I like the yellow, I like the black, I like the gray.
But it's those 3 cherries, success stories like Dick Christie's, that keep our fantasy alive.
These are beautiful. These are all handmade and really and things, and they're $4.50.
$4.50. I guess
$450. Your decimal $4.50, but they're great. They're worth it.
So what will you tell everybody else out there who is sitting in front of a computer right now, alone, trying to do what you do?
Follow your passion. Follow your dream. It's there.
it will lead you in a different way. It'll lead you somewhere where you'll be happy if you follow your passion.
Passion is good. A few minutes alone with a studio executive is better.
Before you go, though, there's one thing I wanted to give you. Let me see here. I just wanted you to know, this is just something no big deal if you just, take a look at that.
I love it already.
Just get back to me on Monday. We can talk a deal. It's about a kind of a middle-aged TV guy.
I'm sorry, Bruce. This is unsolicited.
Now, if that isn't enough to discourage all you would-be screenwriters, you can get more information at the Spec Screenplay website. It offers writing tips, advice on how to sell a script, and sometimes, for a price, information about the Spec Scripts marketplace. You can find it at Hollywood Lit Sales. That's all one word, HollywoodLitSales.com. Good luck, and write on.